You know what, Miracle Girl, I'm using a lot of your products. You might want to go ahead and sponsor your boy.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Mr. Buzz is checking in and it's time to start the garden. I've already built my raised garden bed. Excuse me if you hear a little bit barking back here. You know, little girl lady back here is in the background. She's gonna be out here in the yard with me doing a little yard work. Oh, you alright, baby? Sounds like she's choking on something, but she'll be alright. Alright, so yes, I am starting my raised garden bed today. As you've seen, I just completed building it. Well, I built it earlier this week. I'm gonna put the garden bed down. I'm gonna put some soil in it. I'm gonna sow my seeds. And to let you know what I'm gonna be sowing this year, I'm gonna bring back the same seeds as I had last year. I have my sweet corn, the same pack of seeds from last year. I have my crimson sweet watermelon, same pack still open from last year. I'm not sure if seeds expire, so I'm going to go ahead and plant these again to see if I get different results. I'm going to see if the raised garden bed has any kind of effect on growing the vegetables. Hopefully I get some, some different results. Last year my corn never grew. Well, it grew, but it pretty much burned out. I don't know if it didn't get enough water or if it got too much sun. This is around the time of the year that you're supposed to grow corn. You're supposed to plant it between March and May. I believe last year I started around the last week of March. Now I'm starting the last week of April, so we'll see if that has any kind of effect. Let's see, watermelon, same thing, March through May. Both of them takes about 80 days to harvest. So those are my seeds from last year. I'm also going to try to plant some new seeds. I have some more sweet corn. It looks kind of like the same, like it's from the same company, but I don't know. This is last year's pack of corn. This is this year's pack. I'm going to plant both seeds to see if either one of them grows. Now the watermelon. Y'all remember last year, my watermelon was only yay big and could fit in your hand. I really wanted some big, juicy, red, fruitful watermelon. So I'm going to try to grow, well, I found this kit this year. It's a kids growing kit for organic jumbo watermelon. So hopefully this works, because hopefully they're not selling this to kids, telling them that they can get a big jumbo watermelon when the kids actually go to plant it and it never works. So hopefully they're not trying to play the kids. Hopefully they're not trying to play me either. So these are the seeds I'm going to grow. The way I'm going to plant them, I'm going to plant last year's corn seeds, and then this year's new corn seeds, and then last year's watermelon seeds, and then the new watermelon seeds. Just to kind of, I might even like give them little rows. So I'm gonna put my raised garden bed back here in the backyard. So I'm about to go get it from the garage. That's where I put it together. I'm about to transfer it to the backyard, fill it up with dirt, plant my seeds, and start the countdown to harvest day. So let's get to it.
Alright, so I think I found a good location for my raised garden bed. I found a good, flat, even surface. Looking at the ground now, just to make sure there's no problems with this area here. Before I fill it up with dirt, I'm going to go ahead and dig up the topsoil just to loosen it up a little bit. Right now, I'm just looking for if there's any signs of problems with the soil. Right now, I'm looking for ants. I see a few of them over here, but it doesn't look like there's too many. I don't think ants will be a problem in my garden this year, especially since I'm adding dirt to it. So I'm about to start digging, fill it up with a little dirt, and sow my seeds. Alright, so like I said, I'm just going to loosen up this topsoil. I'm going to go ahead and remove this vegetation right here, this grass, so it doesn't compete with my watermelon or my corn. Go ahead and get this on up out of here. Get the roots on up. We just had thunderstorms last night, so that's why the soil isn't as rough and hard to dig up. Go ahead and loosen up this topsoil here. Just want to spread that around like. I'm not sure if I'm using this tool correctly, but it seems like it's working. And it seems like it's doing what I want it to do, so I'm gonna keep on just spreading this around. Alright, now I'm gonna come in here with the soil. Alright, so the raised bed is down, and I just mixed around the top layer of soil. Just to loosen it up, you know, just to break up the nutrients in there. That's going to be my organic soil. I'm about to add a little bit more dirt. I'm going to show you what I'm about to use. Okay, so I actually plan on using 2 different types of soil. I'm going to use the moisture control potting mix by Miracle-Gro. We already had this in the garage, so I didn't have to go out and purchase this. It's actually only a little bit left. Well, I guess that's about half a bag. But I'm going to put some of this down on I'm going to put this down first. So I'm gonna mix this up with the top layer of soil, because I feel like this is pretty much like organic soil that's already out there in the dirt. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that in with the top layer of soil, and then I'm gonna come behind it. With this garden soil for vegetables and herbs, also by Miracle-Gro. You know what, Miracle-Gro, I'm using a lot of your products. You might want to go ahead and sponsor your boy. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put my dirt down. You know, I feel like this is gonna do pretty good because it actually has vegetables on the bag. It's garden soil for vegetables and herbs, and it has a big ripe tomato and some peppers on the front. So, and it's made with compost. So that's, you know, and it's made by Miracle-Gro. So this has to give me my desired results. So let's see. All right, and you know, before I start digging in the dirt, I got to glove up. Safety first. Alright, no creepy colors in the gloves. Let's get to digging. Alright, and as you can see, I got my potting soil down. About to go ahead and mix that up, stir that up. You know, so we just get a good even mix. A good nice mixture of it. Get a little topsoil mixed in with the potting soil. You know, get this corner loosened up also. You know, we want to mix that all around. Get a good mix of it. Just like that. Alright, cool. Now it's time to add my topsoil, my good soil, my good dirt. Alright, so I got my Miracle Grow down, I got my dirt down. I'm starting to think I might need more dirt, because I was thinking maybe my dirt needs to be all the way to the top of it. I guess it's a good thing I didn't go with the stacked 2x8s. I'm thinking this might be enough dirt, but then again I might want to add more dirt. This was a whole bag. This is enough for 1.5 cubic feet. I have 3 cubic feet. This is a 3x3 raised garden bed, so maybe I should have gotten another bag. But do I need more dirt just to make the root? I mean, I have this whole bag of dirt, and then I have that other little pack of dirt, and then it's going into the natural ground. Shouldn't that be enough for the roots? You know, last year I had watermelon coming from the actual ground. I just have a little bit of, you know, I just have a little bit of better dirt to dig into, and then it goes down to the natural soil. I really don't feel like buying another bag of dirt. If I plant these seeds, will it be too late for me to come back and add new dirt on top of it? I'm about to just go ahead and plant these seeds. Let's get it. All right, so I was just thinking about how I was gonna lay everything out. I was thinking about putting them in lines, like last year's watermelon, this year's watermelon, last year's corn, this year's corn. But I thought maybe, you know, maybe I'll just do it in bunches. You know, maybe I'll have last year's watermelon, this year's watermelon, and then last year's corn and this year's corn in the corner. You know, so that way I have like a whole little, each seed family group will have its own section. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I can plant, you know, just plant some and plant some and plant some. Okay, so first up, I'm gonna plant last year's seeds. Last year's seeds are gonna go in this corner. I'm gonna go ahead and do my corn from last year. Go ahead and make sure it's even. I'll put a few seeds down in there. Cover those up. Put a little bit more. Put a few seeds in there. Cover that up. And make another hole. Put some over here. Put some in here. I put about 2 or 3 seeds in each little hole area. I'm planting a lot of these, so hopefully one of my corn grow. Last year, none of my corn made it. Hopefully I'm not like overdoing it. Don't want to create too much competition in here. Alright, so I think that's all the corn I'm going to do from last year's batch. You see, I still have seeds left. Let me go ahead and plant a few more of these. Let's drop some over here. Let's drop some over here. Sprinkle a little top dirt. Alright. Alright, now for last year's watermelon seeds. The Crimson Sweet watermelon. And those are the seeds I have left. Let's go ahead and plant some of these. Alright, my garden is successfully planted. I've kind of marked off this section in between them. I kind of had this divisional line here, and then going this way here, and then going up. Alright, so I have last year's corn, last year's watermelon, this year's new corn seeds and this year's new watermelon seeds. So yeah, there's nothing left to do but water it and sit back and watch. The new seeds both are supposed to take 75 days to harvest. So now all we have to do is wait 75 days, and I'm about to go ahead and give it a little bit of water. Let's see, let's go ahead and water them. All right, so I'll be giving you guys updates. I don't know if they're gonna be daily or weekly, just whenever I see a change in my garden, I'll give you guys an update. Make sure to follow on Instagram, Mr. Budgets. I usually do a daily update when I'm watering. And usually I have a little good message, a little nice life message to go along with my gardening. So stay tuned and we'll see if we have watermelon and corn. Hey, they say corn is supposed to be knee high by the 4th of July, so we'll see what we got.